Good old Luke Skywalker. Whether he's staring out at the twin suns, yearning for adventure in A New Hope, facing down the two most evil men in the galaxy and throwing down his weapon for his father's redemption in Return of the Jedi, or drinking milk from an alien in The Last Jedi, and being all sad and stuff. Luke is a legendary character, and arguably one of the best Star Wars characters of all time. What's up guys, it's your boy ROTJ here, and in today's video I'm going to be choosing and ranking my top 10 favourite Luke Skywalker mods for Battlefront 2. This is a continuation of my top 10 mod series for Battlefront 2, as so far I've already covered top 10 mod videos for Anakin, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, and even a Naughty Mods video, and if you guys would like to check those videos out, then I'll leave links in the description. Like most of the mods that I feature on the channel, all character mods are in fact multiplayer safe, except mods that change abilities and animations, which does run the risk of getting yourself banned if you choose to play online. And there is actually quite a few mods in this video that are definitely not multiplayer safe. And with that intro out of the way, let's get into it. Now coming in at number 10, we have the Old Luke mod, specifically Luke's appearance from The Last Jedi. Now I know the sequel trilogy has been blasted by many OG fans, which is well deserved in my opinion, especially for what the sequels did with Luke's character, but with that being said, the work on this particular mod is fantastic. I really like the custom outfit with this mod, and Luke's new hair and beard look pretty sweet in game. I'm also making use of the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod, as well as the excellent CineSabers mod to give Luke's saber its colour accurate appearance from The Last Jedi. To top everything off, I'm making use of Adorkable Elf's Old Luke audio overhaul that contains all of Mark Hamill's lines from the sequel trilogy. If you guys are fans of the sequel trilogy, or perhaps want to add a new appearance to Luke in Battlefront 2, then this is definitely the mod for you. Coming in at number 9, we have Ralph Mcquarrie's version of Luke Skywalker, which is based off the original concept art of the OG trilogy, where George Lucas was originally going to name the character Luke Starkiller, which I'm kinda glad he didn't, because with a name like Starkiller, I imagine he might have given Luke his original ending in Return of the Jedi where Luke turns evil, but that's enough of a lore dump. This mod does an excellent job of bringing the concept art to life, and I really do enjoy the aesthetic of the original concept art for these characters, as it gives them this retro 1970s look, which is actually pretty cool. So for those Star Wars purists that want to enjoy a bit of Star Wars history, then this mod is definitely worth trying out. Coming in at number 8, we have the Legends Luke mod. And I'm specifically using the appearance from the Essential Atlas Guide, which is a book that literally details and maps out the entire Star Wars galaxy, that I did read back in the day, so it was awesome to see some Legends themed mods available. The book itself has lots of really cool Star Wars lore, that includes heaps of information about the Empire, the Clone Wars, and even the Sith Wars, which many Star Wars purists will absolutely devour. I was weighing up whether to do the Shadows of the Empire version of Luke, but I personally prefer his Essential Atlas appearance. The mod does a great job of bringing this version of Luke to life, with a custom outfit and hairstyle. You guys also may notice that I'm using an abilities mod that makes Luke basically a Force God, and in Legends, he basically is. I'm also making use of the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod, the Screen Accurate Lightsabers mod for Luke's green saber, and of course Adorkable Elf's audio overhaul for Luke that gives his voice lines from across the Star Wars universe. For all of those Legends fans, this mod is well worth trying out for all of the very underrated appearances from the expanded universe. Now coming in at number 7, we have Luke's pilot appearance from The Empire Strikes Back, which many people will recognise immediately as it was the outfit that Luke was wearing during the Battle of Hoth. I'm honestly really surprised that this appearance was not featured in the game, and it's just one of so many examples of how the devs completely dropped the ball with Battlefront 2. Regardless, this mod looks awesome in game, and to get the most mileage, you're going to want to use the Battlefront 2 Remastered mod to get Hoth looking as close to the film as possible. Also, the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod for obvious reasons, the CineSabers mod that gives Luke's saber the Empire Strikes Back colour accurate appearance, which looks so dope in game, and make sure to make use of all of the really cool Empire Strikes Back mods out there, like the ESB version of Vader. And to top it off, having Luke's audio overhaul brings it all together for an awesome original trilogy experience. Coming in at number 6, we have Luke's Force Training mod, which many people will recognise from Luke's cameo in the Book of Boba Fett TV show. Most fans, including myself, wanted to see a version of Luke post Return of the Jedi that wasn't some weirdo on an island drinking alien juice, so it was cool to see a more lore accurate version of Luke. But it was a shame that it had to be in the Book of Boba Fett show, because there was way too many cameos in that series that kind of ruined it for me, among other things. As for the mod itself, it does an excellent job of recreating Luke's underrated appearance from the show, and I really like the custom outfit and cloth physics that look really sweet in game. I'm also making use of the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod, Luke's audio overhaul, and of course the screen accurate Lightsabers mod to bring Luke Skywalker from the small screen into Battlefront 2. Now coming in at number 5, we have the Better Farmboy mod, which essentially gives Luke's outfit from A New Hope its correct colours from the film. I'm also making use of a mod that's unfortunately been deleted, which is Luke's training helmet mod that gives Luke his training helmet that Obi-Wan gives him when he's learning how to deflect blaster fire on the Millennium Falcon. These two mods I paired together to give Luke a very film accurate appearance, but the real kicker is to make use of CineSabers' special edition version of the mod, which gives Luke's lightsaber its colour accurate appearance specifically from the training scene on the Millennium Falcon, which is the only time in the film that this unique colour of the saber appears, since in the other parts of the film, Luke's and Obi-Wan's lightsabers are different shades of blue compared to the training scene. You're also going to want to make use of the Battlefront 2 Remastered mod for some film accurate lighting, the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod, as well as Luke's audio overhaul to bring it all together for an awesome original trilogy experience. Now coming in at number 4, we have the screen accurate Mandalorian Luke mod. I still remember being completely done with the Star Wars franchise after the sequel trilogy, and those first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian revitalized my love for this universe, and much of that has everything to do with Luke's appearance in the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. This was the version of Luke that we all wanted to see, as this was what the character was destined to become. The legendary Jedi who walked into a room with the 2 most dangerous men in the galaxy in Return of the Jedi, and the only one who walked out was this short king. Luke would have carried this crazy reputation, which The Mandalorian did an excellent job of recreating. The mod does the superb job of bringing this now iconic version of Luke to Battlefront 2. I'm also using an animation change mod that gives Luke Anakin's running animation, as well as Luke's colour accurate lightsaber from The Mandalorian, as well as some Legends inspired abilities to best emulate this fantastic version of everyone's favourite Star Wars hero. Now down to the final 3, and coming in at number 3, we have the Bespin Luke mod. And for this video, I've chosen to showcase Luke's appearance on Dagobah when he was training to be a Jedi by the legendary Jedi Master Yoda. Much like the Pilot Luke mod, this appearance fits Battlefront 2's aesthetic so well that it's a shame it's not an outfit in the vanilla game. I also do need to mention that there is a Dagobah Map mod that you can use with this mod, but I didn't want to use it for this video, mainly because it's pretty difficult to see without the brightness turned all the way up. But I'll leave a link in the description to a showcase of the Dagobah Map mod that I did a while back, if you guys want to check it out. For the Bespin Luke mod, you're definitely going to want to make use of the CineSabers mod, specifically the Empire Strikes Back version of Luke's saber that looks so awesome in game. Paired with the Luke audio overhaul and PAX 4K Lightsabers mod makes for a great time. Now coming in at number 2, we have the Death Star Escape mod. This is such an overlooked appearance for Luke, and the mod itself looks awesome in game. Many people will recognise this version of Luke from A New Hope when Luke, Han and Leia escape the Death Star and Obi-Wan sacrifices himself. For this mod, much like many of the other mods on this list, you're going to want to make use of the CineSabers mod, and for this version of Luke, you want to make use of the classic A New Hope colour accurate version of his blue lightsaber, which looks so sick in game. Top it off with Battlefront 2 Remastered, Luke's audio overhaul, and the PAX 4K Lightsabers mod brings it all together for a pretty satisfying version of Luke Skywalker. Now coming in at number 1, and my personal favourite mod on this list, is the Return of the Jedi version of Luke Skywalker. Of all the mods on this list, this is the version of Luke that I've tested out the most for how awesome it looks in game, and a big part of why I enjoy this mod so much has much to do with the fact that this is the version of Luke that I think is what makes this character so legendary.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there!
The fight between Luke and Vader in Return of the Jedi is arguably one of the most emotional lightsaber duels in all of Star Wars, and Luke facing his worst enemy, laying down his weapon in defiance and putting faith in his father is such powerful stuff that even to this day it still resonates on so many different levels. So to say I enjoy using this mod would be a huge understatement. I'm also using the final version of CineSabers for Luke, which gives him his colour accurate green saber colour from Return of the Jedi, Luke's audio overhaul, movie accurate hair mod, and the ROTJ PAX 4K lightsaber mod for as close to a movie experience you could possibly get with mods. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this top 10 Luke Skywalker mod list for Battlefront 2. And now I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys agree with my top 10 list, or are there other Luke mods that you guys think I should have mentioned? Either way, let me know in the comments. And I would also like to give a big thank you to my channel members for supporting my content, as it's thanks to you fine folks that make these videos possible. And if you guys would like to support my content, then consider becoming a member. And if not, then consider giving the video a like and subscribing if you want to see more content like this. With all that being said, I hope all of my fellow Sith and Jedi have a wonderful day. Be sure to drink lots of water and get some sleep, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.